Look, I'm not a very good TF2 player at all. In fact, I'd say my skills have diminished significantly, and overthinking whether or not to flick, track, or pre-fire is not very helpful when playing competitive sniper. So while I was taking a break from bot logging, I decided to start playing with the loose cannon on Demoman. Now, I don't play the Demoman class at all, and my skills with him are questionable at best. Demoknight? Oh, forget about it. I can barely time the melee swings right on any class. See, I was supposed to have released this loadout video a long while back, but I was recommended by my good friend and thumbnail editor to back off on it until I edited it better and replayed some of the loadouts I had thrown aside. And while I didn't enjoy this decision, as I even got a comment from C. Ravioli himself, that decision turned out to be the best. It gave me time to put some practice into different playstyles and weapons, and as odd as this might seem, I've always had an attraction to the supposed bad weapons of video games and trying to use them as much as I can. Just like with Sniper's classic rifle, Soldier's Beggar's bazooka, and Spy's Fallen from Grace Ambassador, I wanted to learn how to operate this supposed bad weapon. I learned pretty quickly that it wasn't going to work in a traditional Demoman playstyle, as I relied too much on my Scottish Resistance or Sticky Bomb launcher to get me my kills. So I added the Splendid Screen and the whatever this sword is, and got to work on a rather basic and highly predictable Demoman playstyle. But that's when I noticed something rather odd.
I like this cannonball weapon. It's kind of bad, but it's really fun. Besides, can't you do something like this? And just launch yourself to the side, apparently. I wonder if that would be useful as an evasion tactic.
You see this bar underneath the ammo count on the loose cannon? That's a charge meter. What other weapons have it? Why, the sticky launchers, of course. On the sticky bomb launcher, the Scottish Resistance, and the quickie bomb launcher, you have charge meters that are filled up when the fire button is held down. The higher the meter fills, the faster the sticky bomb will travel in the air, giving it less of an arc and being able to deal lucky damage from across the map. But this is the loose cannon, a substitute for the grenade launcher, and there's no other grenade launcher that has this mechanism, so what's the deal? Well, this is a mechanism presumably intended for use in close quarters combat as a kamikaze tactic. Holding the fire button down lights the fuse on the cannonball, but the bar fills up way faster than a sticky bomb launcher. The charge, as it were, from this shot only lasts 1 second, and if you fire it in half a second, it will naturally blow up sooner. This causes the risk of self-damage if you don't know what you're doing, so you can't just hold down the fire button to spam grenades into a choke point. You have to actually do the responsible thing and click them intentionally. And considering how slow the loose cannon not only deploys, but also reloads and refires, this seems like a minor irritation that will build into a grievance by the end of a losing match. However, the benefit of this mechanism, as mentioned prior, is that the explosions that you take damage from at full charge also damages enemies in close proximity to you, effectively turning you into a bomb to chip damage away for other teammates to get the kills. There is also knockback applied to you when you're on the ground during the explosion, but because you're on the ground, it's not that noticeable. In the air, naturally, you get blasted back farther because it's an explosion.
That was pretty rough. Oh, right. My little jump trick. It sends you so high up, and if you face forward, it just kind of blows you backwards. So if you face forwards... Wow, that sends you really far. Is there a way to control that? Yeah, it's just that the blast is so high. Like, watch this. That was freaking awesome! And of course I die because I don't play Demoman, but come on! That was sick! The setup was perfect! Yeah, I mean, come on. That was perfect. Somebody has to transform that into the new meta or something. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Ah, shoot! Oh, the med pack saved my life. You have to get that angle on the loose cannon so right, or the explosion will just blow you backwards. And while you're walking forwards, of course, that basically means you're doing nothing. So it's such a nuanced movement, but actually it might work. It's such a cool move. How have I not heard of this before? If this has actually existed before, somebody please tell me, because I genuinely don't know. You travel so far, and as long as there's a medic around, you're technically okay. Like, I want to do it again, watch. Yeah, it wasn't very good, but I have enough overheal to kind of make up for it. I'll do it at full health. I messed it up. So this is the nice big hill, right? Surely this will work better on this hill. Oh shoot, I actually got stuck on the map barrier. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's an interesting travel tool. I bet with the Tide Turner it would be even better. I'm so invested in this new trick now. I want to see if this actually like can do something. I can chase this down or not because the scout is good. It just seems like such a cool travel tool. Here, let me try to change for the Tide Turner and let's go with let's stay with the Scotsman Skull Cutter, right? Because it's the movement speed is slower. Let's go with this sword instead. So now I'm a little faster. Maybe this affects something kind of other than that. That did not work the way I wanted it to at all.
See, what happens is that in the very small window when the bomb fuse reaches its end, you point downwards, and because you're holding A and W at that point, the bomb will blow up inside the cannon, flinging you much higher than a normal sticky jump. I say normal because people learn with their game sense and the understanding of source engine physics how to control the explosions to throw them farther instead of higher, or higher instead of far. But this explosion, in theory, can do the exact same job as two placed stickies and might even be able to travel the player farther than previously anticipated. Why do I say in theory? Because I'm not a Demoknight player, and there's people with thousands of more hours in this game than I have, and can probably execute it much more efficiently. But in the meantime, did I mention that this loose cannon blast jumping is a great flanking tool?
Whoa! But it proves the concept. That whip, oh my goodness. It's just, I don't know. It kills like half of your health or a little less than half your health. But it's so cool. It's just the timing element of it is so odd. Because you have to nail it. Oh no! I didn't even see him or hear him. Oh gosh, my screen is yellow. I'm so interested. Okay, yeah, and I'm also not very good at the sword timing. Like the whole head chopping bit, per se. It can work. It's just that I shouldn't actually aim at a choke point. It feels more viable than sticky jumping if you don't have the sticky bomb launcher, right? Like, this is a way to effectively traverse the map without trimping. The only difficulty is, naturally, it's a huge suck on your health. So, what do I do to counteract that? That scout is moving way too slow. Scout is a spot. Oh gosh. And see, I'm actually behind everyone now with just that bomb in. No, suffer. Get double donked. I am maxing out my... Oh! Come on, come on, come on. Chase me down. Chase me down. I dare you. I dare you. I double dare you. I double D dare you. Oh, he's got the timing. He's gonna win the melee diff. Oh, I messed up my timing. But dude, you see the potential that this has with it. Like, somebody get Solar Light on this. Like, this is so cool. And with the Tide Turner, obviously, it makes that flanking maneuver specifically a lot easier, right? So... And I could just... I kind of bonked him. Okay. Okay, I flanked the entire area. Okay, what do I do? That was the stupidest thing I could have done. Why did I do it like that? Just fight me like a man, please. Oh. That was awesome. Okay. It just feels so cool. And I know I have suffered like tremendously with the KD and all of that, but I don't even care. It's the potential right now. And I can fire myself off mid-air because it's not actually like a sticky bomb. It's actually attached to me.
Typically when I've tried to jump as Demoknight before, I would fire the Iron Bomber, for example, at my feet, time the detonation right, and go flying. This loose cannon tech frees me from the need to place a bomb down and get the timing right, or else heal up and retry. It's kind of like the grenade jumping in Team Fortress Classic or Pre-Fortress 2. The old way to do it was to drop the grenade, time the explosion, and get launched. But now all you need to do is hold the grenade and you'll go flying with the same rate of damage consumed and distance flown. The mechanics, however, are very interesting. A single sticky bomb jump will drop your health anywhere from between 45 to 80 health, depending on how far you are from the sticky bomb, how high you are, and how far you need to go. Ignoring fall damage, you can travel a fair distance with it. 2 sticky bombs will send you from one end of the map to the other, theoretically, but tank almost all of your health in the process. A loose cannon jump doesn't even have such variables. If you nail it, you'll get a fluctuation of variance of about 5 to 10 health. Every time I successfully have hit this jump, I wind up with a health bar mid-air of around 101 to 108 health. That's, of course, assuming I'm not using the Eyelander. I find that the
Clive Moore
is more useful for this because of its additional charge rate with the shields. At the time of recording this footage, I genuinely did not know that this tech existed, and since writing this script, I've only seen 1 or 2 videos mentioning it, and it's from Happy Cultist, and he glances over it far more simply than I can. More flexible than a sticky jump, can be double dipped on, but at the cost of so much of your health that fall damage is an incentive against this tactic. But what if you just had a medic to help you?
Like, I can actually arguably oh, shoot. Wait, what did I hit? There's no train.
Overheal covering the blast damage from the initial jump. Now that's how you utilize a pocket medic as a blast jumper. Oh, yeah, you've probably already figured this out by now, but this is a great setup for charging.
The lock and load is now officially the best cannon that Demoman has, because use it right. And oh my goodness, you could go fly. Okay, obviously don't do that, but see, at this point, I would use the Tide Turner because I would use it to kind of rapidly turn around and freak the enemies out. This is basically like bomb in, strike, and then get as much energy as you can back from the actual, oh shoot, that's a Crockett. Ooh. Whoa, I bullet surfed. That's insane. Okay. I think I bullet surfed off of the mini sentry to give me extra push because I ran into that wall way faster than I was supposed to. I swear, I can't get enough of this. I don't even care that I'm doing badly. I'm 6 and 26 and I don't even care. This is too much fun. I am officially having too much fun in this game.
Since writing this script, I found out that I wasn't the first to discover this tech, which is sad because I was looking forward to naming this the Snake Jump, but that's okay because I don't even play this class ever, and I'm unreasonably proud of myself for finding this out. I know that someone out there probably figured this out long before me, and it's even in El Maxo's video about this weapon, but again, it's so briefly covered. Like, why isn't this just a video on its own like this one? This mechanic is so cool. And heck, I don't even know if it's that viable across all game modes. I've only experimented on it in Frontier and Upward, so I think the jury's still out on how useful it'll be. Someone get Solar Light on the phone so he can professionally try this, because I ain't a Demoknight guy.
Double donk. Oh, I almost had the... I wasn't even close. Who am I kidding? I wasn't even close. But, well, that's because he gains half of the base health on kill. But that was incredible. I thought that was a cool sword fight. Okay, so it's not that. That's not that. That's barely too late. It's enough to send me forward, but it's not enough to actually get me up. So, still some kinks to work out. It's still a pretty, I guess, advanced tech, because this is more precise than most tech I understand in TF2. Like, even trimping is probably more complicated than this, but this is more complicated than, like, rocket jumping, at least in the basic level that I understand it to be. Because if you time it too late, then you just kind of mess it up, and you gum it up with the nature of, I'm going to strike you with my sword. And I am going to run away, because I am not in a fit state to fight. There's still some kinks to work out. It's pretty difficult to actually hit, but once you do, it's like, not that. Not that either. It's just a great big mess of very careful maneuvering. And if you don't hit it... Okay, so... That... again, not really what I was going for. I can get over. Okay, see, I time it right. I run into the wall. Now people are going to wonder who the heck is actually around here. And it's confusing, and it's so weird, and it's so cool. 2 and 4? Not bad, not bad, not bad.